Well, it seems that we have another Democrat judge in Wisconsin that has problems with maintaining ethics. Now, remember, Judge Dugan is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well, this time it's Dane County Judge Ellen Burrs. Now, mind you, I'm going to say this before I even get too far into this. The two people that she had ethical dilemmas over, I can understand why, if both these people were guilty, why she would have it. One of these people was in there for DUI, well, operating while intoxicated. The other, uh, the other person was somebody that abused a little girl. Okay, both those are, yeah. I am not in disagreement that those people don't need to have a lot of patience, but you're a judge, so you can't do these things. And here's the thing, I'm going to let you hear what she did, like her behavior during this, but still, you're supposed to be impartial, Judge Burrs. You can't do this. And I want to hear what you think. In all honesty, I want to hear what you think on this. So let's let you hear the news, and then I'm going to get you into a little bit of information about this woman.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
This 11-page decision released by the Wisconsin Supreme Court details the incidents that led to the discipline of Judge Ellen Burrs. She's found to have violated several ethical codes that requires judges to observe a high standard, perform judicial duties without bias or prejudice, and treat people with patience, dignity, and courtesy. SCOTUS found Burrs violated the Code of Judicial Ethics on two separate occasions. The first incident was in 2019. A defense team in a case Burrs was assigned to was looking to reschedule a trial date, which she agreed to. The problem arose when she expressed her frustrations about the reschedule in a string of patronizing comments. The defendant told Burrs her sarcasm is extremely clear. Burrs responded saying, "Good, I thought it would be," leading to a back-and-forth exchange between the two.
Situations comparable to this are sufficiently rare.
And while UW professor Alex Talk says this incident could have been a one-off, he says the second incident crossed the line.
It goes beyond, purely speaking disrespect.
In 2021, a defendant did not show up to trial because he was in the hospital. After a bailiff refused Judge Burrs' request to arrest the defendant at the hospital, Burrs hopped in her car and drove to the hospital herself. She was joined by the defense attorney, but they ended up turning around before making it to the hospital.
They're just not supposed to be judge, jury, executioner, or I guess judge, jury, bailiff, or police officer in this case.
Burrs' suspension starts June 26th. She's suspended without pay for a week.
Okay, so you heard all that. Why would you get in your vehicle and go driving towards there? I mean, thankfully she got a cool head. This just sounds like she's got a problem with keeping her temper, especially going off on that one person, the first person that they were talking about. To know who Judge Ellen Berz is, she is Dane County Circuit Court, elected in 2012, reelected in 2018, reelected in 2024 more than likely. Wisconsin native, earned her undergraduate degree from University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, 1979, as well as her JD from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, 1983. She completed the John F. Kennedy School's program for senior executives in state and local government at Harvard University, 1999. After law school, Judge Burrs began her legal career as an assistant district attorney for Eau Claire County District Attorney's Office, where she served until 1985. She then joined the Wisconsin State Public Defender's Office in Baraboo, where she remained until she was elected in 2012. Judge Burrs served as a criminal justice representative to Janet Reno, former United States Attorney General, also taught at the Wisconsin Law School, University of Wisconsin Law School. She's also quite proud of how she helped get gay marriage equality in Wisconsin. She's on something called Our Lives Wisconsin. They highlight her as one of the 3 primary people that worked really hard at this. She has officiated several gay marriage weddings. That's not me putting that down or anything. I'm giving you information here. So, what do you think of this? Here's somebody who, clearly she's qualified. She's getting a 7-day unpaid vacation because she couldn't keep her temper. Now, most of these came a few years ago, or these 2 events happened a couple of years ago. Well, more than a couple of years ago. But what do you think? Do you think that she needs to, have been suspended? I want to know, because I keep. Here's the thing. I think our justice system's broken. So I want everybody to look into what's going on with the justice system. This is one of those instances where we have somebody who deals with criminals that can't keep her cool, that's on the bench. Okay, so do you think she could have given guilty verdicts to people even if they didn't deserve it just because she couldn't keep her temper? Think about that. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.